Rojo.
Disclaimer, this is possibly the most f***ed up monster I've ever covered. This video contains imagery and descriptions relating to pregnancy and childbirth that some may find unsettling. Viewer discretion is advised. The Forgotten Baby is a man-sized fetus-looking creature with pinkish slime-covered translucent veiny skin, no teeth, and eyes that are disproportionately large, even for its already disproportionately large head. The Forgotten Baby was rumored to have been a believed miscarriage. When the doctors informed the expecting couple of this situation, the couple opted to remove the mass of cells that they believed to be dead from the woman's uterus, and placed it aside to be discarded in a medical waste receptacle. However, the doctor noticed it barely moving, and out of morbid curiosity, hid the being and only claimed to get rid of it. He took it home and began using everything in the kitchen sink to get it to grow. I'm talking growth hormones, steroids, insect testosterone, something that only has research about it written in Russian. He even buried it legs deep in plant fertilizer. I'm so sorry to all the little boys and girls lifting hard in the weight room that look up to Forgotten Baby because he transformed his body, but the Forgotten Baby is a fake natty. He was just lying to sell his patented brand of birth canal creatine. The doctor never really thought to restrain the man-sized fetus that he kept in his basement. Seriously, how the hell did this one get through human medical school? It means nothing. I like how our species does it. We just let anyone do surgery. Same as owning guns and drive-bys. So anyways, like any responsible, self-respecting physician, one day this doctor blacks out after taking a lot of horse tranquilizer that he prescribed to himself, thought the man-sized fetus scream gurgling in his living room was his dog barking to get outside, which he didn't have a dog, and proceeds to let it outside. The huge problem here, aside from everything else that's beyond belief about this entire situation, this being never acquired a brain past the point of a barely developed fetus, leading to strange and horrific consequences for its behavioral psychology. Immediately upon being let outside, this being began to look in the windows of every house it encountered until it found an expectant mother. This being would then wait until everyone in the house was asleep and compress itself into an impossibly small size to squeeze through any crack in the structure of the house. It will then attempt to put its hand on the belly of the pregnant woman, causing the woman to miscarry. After making contact, it will leave the house. Before too long, the Forgotten Baby will return to the house with much more sinister intentions. It enters the bedroom of the sleeping woman and attempts to compress itself and crawl the up inside of her. The slime its skin secretes puts the woman in a sedative state when this happens, so she doesn't freak the out about the horrific things that are happening to her. Sometimes it re-expands on the way in by accident. This usually kills the woman in an explosion of viscera, as, you know, there's basically the entire body of a full-grown f***ing man up there. This reminds me of that one porn of that lady who had a giant vagina and stuck the entire head of a bald man in there. Do you know that one? No? Okay, then me neither then. The most f***ed up part is if it actually gets inside of the womb. From here, the Forgotten Baby hooks can somehow override the mother's normal behavior to essentially brainwash them into protecting it. Like how that wasp who shits eggs in caterpillars makes the caterpillar love the worms growing inside of them. Nature is just so beautiful sometimes. I mean, not right now. This is f***ing awful, but I don't know, touch some grass. She will forget that she lost her baby and refuse any attempts to convince her otherwise. Even if shown evidence, she will reject the notion and protect the monstrosity at all costs, even isolating herself from all those who used to be closest to her. This monster never grows or comes to term, just leeching nutrients off the mother until she slowly withers away. A slow, painful death. Her skin begins to pale, her energy levels drop, along with, you know, bone density, nails, hair, and teeth fall out. F*** it, the eyes fall out too. That's one hell of a tapeworm you got there, baby. Maybe just a shit ton of vodka and cigarettes then? Don't pussy out halfway through or you'll end up something like our resident human, the eye prophet.
F***ing asshole.
I really hope I didn't just lose the entire female section of my audience with this one. Don't look at me like that. I didn't write the concept. I just based it off of Clark Tidor's video, extrapolated the science, and wrote some jokes. This is a really disturbing one, even for me. I feel like someone's gonna use this video as evidence for their Huffington Post listicle about why unbirth porn is problematic. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, or I was gonna say put a fetus inside of you, but that doesn't sound like what I meant it to be, so I'll just threaten to kill you. I'd like to thank Biodegradable for fondling media resources into an AzFk cognito hazard. They're a great editor, and you should go check out all of their things. Shout out to the members of the Inner Circles. Love y'all.